Hello everyone, Delightful here. I like the novel and the new, so today, let's see what the indie world has for me and you. And today has The Doors of Trithius. Haven't played this, was it April, I think? And this dev's really been pushing out a lot of updates. It's, yeah. Look at this. This is the map here, the continent actually at this point. Originally it was like an island, but now it's like, it's expanded, and the different kinds of settlements, the factions. Those are like town settlements there. There's druid settlements, and let's see, the roads were added. I haven't played since roads were added. I certainly haven't played since the map was this big. Monster traits, new abilities, new dungeon locations, a lot of stuff. I actually wrote it down. Let me see. Miss anything? Oh yeah, enchanting was added. We'll play around with that. I'm gonna make an enchanter, I think. I don't know if I'll be able to do anything with it initially, but we'll try. Hunger levels, play with, roads, ambushes. Yeah, good, excellent. So yes, I look forward to playing this game. Let's see, ooh, putting forests in? Looks like forests. So let's do a new game. I've been playing this game. Well, it's patch notes, thank you. I was reading those. I went through them and summarized them. Sure. So I've been playing the game since, how was it, 0.2, 1.2, September. All these are old versions, so they're so out of date. The game's very early, it's early access, right? So you're not going to expect backwards capability or compatibility going back this many versions. Current version is 0.4.3, so there's a lot of stuff. So we're going to do a new game. And something that was added fairly recently, well, I don't know, 6 months to a year ago, was the card system, the kind of sort of tarot card system, the Squire. This was just played with a bit. A Squire. Your training had only begun when the kingdom was fallen by the gremlin hordes. Forced to leave your old dreams behind, you've sworn to never abandon your commitment to virtue. I'm telling you, there needs to be like a gremlin card, like a secret one. It's unlocked, right? You're the gremlin hero, the messiah. Just avoid the rain, right? Or don't feed him after midnight. Ooh, you're the gremlin. You're the progenitor gremlin, right? Like you're the good gremlin, but don't get wet, right? That could be funny. It'd be hilarious, actually. It could be a druid. I played around with the druid. Played around with the chef, traveler, squire, brawler, punchy man. See, it's not just like card looks different, right? They have different traits and abilities. So Knight's Grace, yeah, I messed around with that. Chivalry, maybe I'll take the Squire. I mean, it just seems like that's what they want you to take. It's like, this is the first pick. It's sword and board. It's like, no. I can't do it. Hunter, bow, meh. Ranger's lethality. So that you always get like one ability, trait. So this would be like a passive kind of thing. And then skills. And then depending on each one, it changes. You see, the street urchin, poor diet, less hit points. Let's not do that. This dude. Mercenary. Your experience with the Dread Wolves, like it's a mercenary company, prepared you for warfare. Through this rigorous training left you scarred in more ways than one, as in this right here. Less move, less energy. Yeah, that's minor. One look at his face, you can tell he had a brutal history. Yeah. Okay. Your wits in the battlefield remain sharp as ever. So I get medicine. I like medicine. That's good. And Warrior's Rage. So friendly set of rage. 15% crit. Okay, energy. Oh, yeah, we'll do that. I'll go mercenary. Seems fun. So that's the one skill those auto pick for me. Medicine's good. And that will increase as I use it. And craft medical things. Bandages, which are super handy. Because bleeds are pretty common in this game. Particularly from traps, like bear traps. So be careful walking around. What do I want? Quartermaster would fit with the character, right? This is about gear maintenance and upgrading stuff. Being able to carry more, that's important. Chivalry, merc. We're not really rolling that way. I did say I was going to mess around with enchanting. This is one of the newer trees I mess with. Knowledge of magical enchantments. I mean, I'd say every kind of merc's looking for an edge. Magical edge would be smart. Increasing your enchanting level will unlock higher potential potency enchantment. Sure, why not? That seems good. And, I mean, an army marches on its belly, right? So cooking. Cooking, definitely. Traits. One physical and two combat, right? Every different class will have different resistances. Wound resistance is cool. Thick skin. Bleed resistance 30 is awesome. Pack mule. I like pack mule because I like to be able to carry stuff. That's how you make a lot of money in this game. Weapons mastery. Weapons expert. Accuracy. That's really important. I'll take that. +2 maximum damage. It's not minimum damage. It would be more exciting. But this is... He'll hit a little harder. Cripple chance. I tend to finish them. 12% to crit damage. You got too excited there from him. Like, crit percent? Crit chance? No, it's... He'll crit 12% harder. It's like... This is... Okay, high lethal. No, I'll take the Man-at-Arms. And... I like a little random name generator there. That's fine. He starts off with Warrior Rage and 50 to 80 gold, a two-handed weapon, sorry, and a heavy armor item. Okay. My test run I started with the quarterstaff. So, I mean, technically, yes, it is a two-handed weapon. What would I call this guy? I don't know. Not feeling very creative right now. He's a delightful dude, right? Maybe it's ironic. Sure, he's a happy redhead, right? This was added to a little paper doll here. I got a bow staff. It's a quarterstaff. And I got ragged plate boots. So I got excited. One piece of plate armor and it's boots. Something for like a torso or helmet. Alright. So, I have inventory. Alright, I got some gold, I got food, I got an antidote. It's nice, right? Sorry about that. So you click to move. You can move the numpad. That was added a bit ago. But the game was clearly designed for mouse movement, right? Because I can't open this door absent the mouse, right? It's like something... Think like Caves of Cud. Like you want to be able to walk up to a thing, push spacebar as a universal means of opening a submenu and then open door. Or if there's nothing else you do, it's open door. Like spacebar, interact which way, I interact left, right? So, it's locked. Can't bash doors as of yet. I haven't actually seen a locked door. Okay. That must have been added. Torches look good. I haven't seen this area template. It seems like a temple. I think it was... Yeah, it used to spawn like a gremlin dungeon. Now I think you spawn a temple. Coiled snake there. So see, it's an 8-direction roguelike. North, south, east, west, right? So I go, they go. Combat logs up there. I think that was added a bit ago. I am liking how the rooms are filling out. So this is obviously a dining room or mess hall. Got a bench, a big table. That thing, I'll go to here. Okay, we'll come back up. Ow. 19. See, I like this log. I want to be able to click and drag it. I can't click and drag it. I like lower right for the log. Like, I'm looking upper left. I never look upper left. Alright, that was actually not the greatest, because I was fighting two enemies at once. Just auto-attacking here. So you can't close doors, which is good for breaking line of sight. Food is a big thing about this game, so you click doors, it'll interact with them. For a minute I was like, can I break the statues? No, it's not Dungeons & Dragons more. That'd be kind of wild. Chests. Chests are where a lot of the goodies are. Access these barrels as well. Unidentified potion. Okay. Character is hungry. Okay. So you know, you can drink unidentified potions. It's probably not the best idea. A big thing about this game is it's kind of low magic. In that potions are rare, like healing potions, things like that. Most of your healing is a heal over time, right? And it comes from food. You're hungry and will not naturally regenerate health until you've eaten. So it's not just you're not going to regenerate, you will gradually lose health. It used to be more pronounced than it was. I guess I'll eat a carrot. That was enough. Now that will heal slowly. Alright, so I'm going to wait. Spacebar, I can wait. And I can just... Yay, staff's leveled up. Can I chief forget? No, I can't do that yet. At some point, I hope the devs add that. So, I'm killing a snake, and I guess I'm milking it and getting oil out of it. Good. Or the snake had pockets. One way or the other. Yay. It's very fast playing. This was added, too. Look at that fountain, and... Yay, drinks the fountain. You drink from the fountain, gaining 10 health. I like that. Lots of identified potions. Something else I can do. If I click, what is it? U? K? You can just click over here. Yeah, F1 more. Here's the masteries. So I'm beating the crap out of enemies. Every time I hit them, this will go up a little bit. Staff. And this staff weapon is a bludgeoning weapon, right? So the staff is a subcategory of bludgeoning, right? So they'll both go up. Skills, those are the skills I have. This is masteries and melee skills, pretty much. And these are my stats. And this is, the wisdom is your character level. This goes off, it's kind of sort of like Skyrim. As you do things, as you hit enemies, as you craft things, as you complete meaningful little goals, this inches up a little bit, right? It's not you kill a monster, you get XP. No, it's you hit him with a stick, you get a bit of stick XP, and that will relate a little bit over to wisdom, things like that. Shaft Mayhem. Each staff level grants 2% damage to all attacks with staff. If that keeps scaling, that could be something. So you got all the passives I have. Natural Healing. Each medicine level grants you a 0.01 natural healing regen. Okay. Okay, so Superb Cooking. Each cooking level provides a 2% chance to create a superb version. That will become more meaningful, like maybe 10%. 2% is, I'll never see it, right? It's like, like if you're on a D20, you're critting on a 20, that's a 5% chance. Anything less than 5, no one's going to notice it. It's like, woo, it happened. Great, whatever. It's something to build for. Oh, here's a kitchen. Oh, remember, see these things? Click on these. Nothing. Well, sometimes click on these things. These things, a little finicky there. Ah, food. That's like those like ingredients. I can eat them. Ooh, a recipe. And yeast. Yeast is necessary for baking bread. Now, yeah. Tutorial. Shush. I know how to play the game. No known cooking recipes. I started with cooking. I should. Whatever. Maybe the guy was hitting the head. I don't know. He's not wearing a helmet. Fried wedges recipe. So read that. Now I can make that. Well, potentially. No recipes selected. What do you mean? Unlock recipes from within the skill. You make me unlock it? Fine. It's gonna make me spend a point. I don't know why. I have it right here. Oh, yeah, they changed that a bit ago. I'm remembering. I am remembering. So when you find... sorry, when you find scrolls like I found there, like recipe books, he has to read it and can he has to put a point in to conceptualize it, to learn how to do it. So I will look... What do I have? I have... Food-wise, I have bread and cabbage and carrot. So, obviously making those sorts of things, oil and raw potato. Okay, so fried wedges, I'll learn that. Requires 1 focus point. 1 focus point. 3 cook. I need 3 in cooking? Come on! Come on, man. I don't know. If I take this, will you give me a point kicking? No? I got to bake potatoes until I can puzzle out how to make wedges out of them. Okay. I don't know. Just... Are you doing it? No, I don't make potatoes. Okay. Well, I'll be back to the kitchen. That's fine. Let's miss that there. Bedroom. You can rest in those. Peasant shoes. Eee, I didn't even see you. That poison, that's bad. That's really bad. Deals damage every turn. It must have been hiding in the corner. I literally didn't see it. Which increases every stack. I'm trying to see if it'll fade on its own. I don't think it will. Wounds. They're long lasting. Yeah, so I did say lower fantasy, right? It's not high fantasy. Like, you get wounded, it's an issue. I need specific things to heal it. Yeah, I have an antidote. I will use it. I mean, maybe I'll shake it. I shook it, yay! So try to avoid using things if you don't have to. I'm healing very slowly. I need to eat roasted haunch, yeah. So higher tiered food gives you more passive bonuses. So the roasted haunch, a leg of grilled up beast meat, a little dry, nicely seasoned. So 0.3 regen for 60 seconds. So it lasts twice as long as this carrot here, you say. And better energy regen and boost your damage. Carrot increases view distance. I like that. So I'll eat the haunch. Alright, stairs down. Found the stairs. So every step you take, you are burning food. So, locked. It's still locked. Alright. Spacebar. Health. Mana. I mean, sorry. Energy. Iguanatail. Oh, I can zoom out a little bit. In or out. It's a little floor. Okay, I guess I'll head down to 2. Also, magic. Some of the characters have magic. This is druid magic. It's pretty cool. I found it a bit overpowered. Though it's they're early, so. Centipedes, I believe, can poison. So let's... Roar! And then hit a bit harder. How much harder? 15% crit chance. Okay, that's worth doing. Yeah, that's worth doing. So, okay. So we'll go full back now. This is good. So you're funneling them one at a time, right? Because they can't push back me. Raw insect meat. I haven't seen that before. Like, if they could, like, That's a bug, right? It should be able to... Not necessarily, it's not big enough to push past me, but it should be like, try to like, slither between my legs. Like, slither past me or something, right? Because it's a bug, right? Like, try to bypass my move. Like, whereas something like a bull will be able to push me back, or like a boar. Or charge you. Overrun you. Just, you know, to reinforce the size of the creatures and how their size matters. It's like a... Alright, level, good. It's a quarter mastery table. Scrap metal's good. You need it for repairing... Snakes. Yeah, gear. Poison again. Alright. Please kill Snake. Please kill Snake. That did not go well. I'm poisoned too. Okay, I'm gonna actually use an healing. Exploring dungeons is never safe. You're taking serious damage. Eating food. Yeah, I definitely should eat something. I'm not eating raw insect meat. Guess I'll eat an apple. You used to be able to eat multiple, like up to 3 foods at once. You can still. If I can just get away from not you. Okay. Now we're gonna use an antidote. I'll do it. Yeah. Okay. So the snakes are pretty threatening early enemies, particularly if it has like no armor or very little armor. I mean, boots are pretty good versus little creatures, I guess. Sorry. I was thinking like you fight little dudes, right? So you kind of want armor on your lower bits, right? Because that's what they can reach. Centipedes and snakes and giant iguana things. Let's make this area safe. I think double move. It did. Don't think I really want. I can use this sword if I want. It's just it. Attack speed. All right, higher is better from what I recall of attack speed. This. I'm trying to think. I mean, the sword gives accuracy. I'll actually use the sword. Yeah, that changed my skills up a bit. So now, I don't know if it's skill with it, but it gives accuracy, right? And these guys don't have armor, really. Rat is not a concern. Nice, he's nothing. Those are the original early enemies. Ah, there we go, we need that. So these fountains really help, actually. 20. I can keep drinking from it, but I don't think I can do anything. It's not gonna trigger. The boots have become worn. Yeah, I have to repair those. I could try. This is pretty good. These are low-level enemies. I'll be able to see it's going up. Tomato. Lawyer's keeping it, but it's mine now. And I can make all kinds of food with that if I want. Herbs? No, maybe they're growing herbs. I'm thinking like ancient domains of mystery, like ooh, herbs. I don't know. Maybe I need like herbology till I can actually grow something there. Be cool if the fountains gradually refilled, right? Well, the magic came back to them. I mean, it's already a cost to like hanging around. Having to eat is the cost, so it's not a big deal if you can just want to stay in an area. This is how the workbenches work. Crafting, salvaging. So if you have like junk you don't want, you can rip them apart to get like cloth. And this will raise... Well, cloth is actually good because it lets you make bandages, right? Torches. Do I want a torch? I want something. Like, do I get anything for having a torch in the offhand? I do. It grants accuracy. Burn chance. That's cool. So the most interesting thing to there, for me, was the trap detection. Yeah, because these bear traps are nasty. Can I salvage? I don't want to salvage it. That's ripping it apart. I can repair these using a lot. How bad are they? That's a lot of worn. I mean, they give knockback resistance. Physical resistance 8%, but no armor. I mean, not yet. Not yet. I mean, I kind of want a shield. The torch is alright. See, the snake was coiled up there. Damaged. Alright, I guess we'll repair them then. Yay. So that should have raised my skills. Discovered skills 1. So I've discovered quartermaster, right? I need to take a nap, very Skyrim style, and put a point in it to be able to do stuff with it. Do I have to... I already have that. Okay. An error occurred. Check the log files. Why? Because as I clicked on natural healing. I don't know. It's very early, as I said. And the dev does update often. It's just I don't know why. I've never seen that particular crash. Ow. Alright, one moment. Let me actually pause this here. Okay, I'm back. It was just a weird crash. I don't know. Something about when I clicked on the... I'm not going to do it. When I clicked on the passives. And what happened was, how this game works is every time you die, it resets you back to the last staircase you entered, right? So, and then went down again in a completely different area, right? Because it generates the map every time you transition, right? So it's unknown. So this will be a different map, completely. So nothing really lost. Just be very careful with the snakes. Wisdom level gained. That's lovely. Yes, no, that was a mistake. Sapphire gem. Where were you keeping that, Mr. Snake? I guess it swallowed it. That's where I was keeping it. You know what I was thinking? As I play this game, what I want like a giant eat button. Like, yum. Over here, because it's like, I'm playing over here, and like what I want to do is, well, click things. I eating raw cabbage, yummy. But, I used to do that. Grind it up in a smoothie. But, what I wanted to do was drag it over to here. Because I can just go 1, or yum, or eat. Is there an eat command? No. Like eat, that'd be a good command, right? Little things like that. There's a lot of these critters. Sit. Gear maintenance. Yeah, you're right. I wish they pushed past each other. That'd be cool. I mean, depending on the intelligence of the creature, right? Maybe it's not. No, maybe it's just similar. I don't know. I mean, the drops are definitely different. Give me that. If you've never played a traditional roguelike, this is a pretty good one to get into. Because it's very menu driven. It's very mouse driven, right? Why? yeah, okay. So there we go. Got the sword. Alright. So I'm like, why can't I use the staff one-handed? It's like, you're not Gandalf, man. It's not going to happen. Maybe it's the same map. It'd be kind of cool, though. There's a critique right there. So, if you die... Put a bleed on me. Severe. Oh, that's lovely. Becomes a regular bleeding wound after 10 turns. Okay, so bleeds were changed a bit. Ooh, this gets rid of the bleed. Yay, thank you, Magic Fountain. So we should kind of delay using those, I've noticed. It's really cool. We found out something there. I'm glad. Well, I'm glad I got to see that. That's not a pit. Okay. There's really good music to this game. Originally, it didn't even have music. So the devs are really adding quite a bit. Yay! Critically hit the centipede for 15. Centipede dies. I want that. Oh, yeah. Stare down again. Can I do anything cool? Put the shoes apart. Put the shoes apart. Yeah, so it costs 3 and 2. Not yet. What I do want to do... Quartermaster skill discovered. Yeah, I want to find a bed. Was there a bed on this floor? There was not. Which means I can go back up. Some games won't let you ascend. Like bounties like that. You fall asleep. You dream that you are a beetle, crawling through the underbrush. You see a light up ahead. And as you get closer, you realize it is a campfire. You approach the edge of a light and see a group of people sitting around the fire. One of the people sees you and picks you up. He squeezes you and your shell cracks open. As you die, you hear a man say, "What a strange little creature." Lovely. The end. So, I guess I'll unlock quartermastery. A good quartermaster is well versed in the art of gear maintenance, modification, and loot organization. That's the key thing. Carry more loot. Offers bonuses like gear bolstering, and so you're better at packing stuff, pretty much. Actually, I need that. But I wanted better cooking. I wanted that. I need to unlock the skill, though. for the quartermaster. Oh, he's hungry again. Fine, eat bread. Let's see. So now I've unlocked the skill of quartermastery. So can I? Alright, that'll let me put points in it. So you see there's a process to this. Alright, I've unlocked it. Now, for 2 points, I can get the maintenance uniform. Alright. A uniform maintenance routine. Increases physical resistance of your armor set by 8%. So, it'll go to 16. Okay. 16% of 1, right? That's not exciting. Like, I need armor for that percent to mean a thing, right? Oh. Decrease the load of all equipped items by 50%. That could be something. Gear organization. Each quartermastery level increases maximum carry weight by 1. 1. So, 3 pieces of bread. Yay! Not exciting. Not exciting. Boiled egg. I shall discover this. Why not? Let's head down. Basic things. I mean, the character, right? You know, he's not a brainiac, let's say, right? The reason he took the path. Whoa, you little critters. I haven't seen you before. A look command. I like that. Those kobolds? Are those gremlins? There are factions in this game, in case that's not clear. Like, oh, he's getting ready for me. All right, I like the cockiness. All right, okay, so let's actually turn that off so I can see the log. He's a null defender. And he's vicious. Put a vicious wound on me. All right, pretty tough little dudes. I'm gonna have to bandage up after this, or I will bleed out. Do I not have to bandage? God damn it! It's these little things. Like, I should be able to use a cloth to staunch a wound, right? Even if it's not like a proper bandage. Otherwise, I die. You know? I mean, how hard was this guy hitting the head? Right. Leathery tail covered in rows of spines. I'm not going to eat that. Crafting component. We'll eat an apple, because I kind of need to eat. Oh, I have some bandages. Alright, use those. Move up to 2 bleeding wounds. Yeah, but I'd say, like, the regular cloth should serve as, like, less efficient bandages. Alright, just so you can do something with them. It's a bolt of cloth, right? No clay. So these little clay golem things. A clay-like substance with magical properties is said to be the key to creating magical constructs known as nulls. Oh, that's cool. I can create little dudes. And they'll work for me. You know, eat. Maximum of 2 active food is allowed. Okay. So I actually am going to use the spacebar because I dropped below half. That's something we don't want. You can eat more than 1 of the same type of food if you want. Like, as a general rule in roguelike, you don't want to enter battle if you're below 50%. It's like, it's not a good idea. Don't do that. These guys, crystal dust. A pile of glittering dust. All that remains of broken crystal. So retain some of its power. I wonder if I can see that because I have enchanting. Oh god. These critters, this isn't going to work for me. I gotta get out of here. Like, maybe I just don't fight. It's kind of counterintuitive for me. I need to attack them. But maybe I shouldn't. Because I took enchanting, right? Yeah, I took enchanting. Represents your knowledge of magical enchanting. Usage of his skills allows you to place magical effects on armor and equipment. Do I have to do it from our table? How's that work? So first I get points in to enchant armor, weapons, and gear. Ancient enchanting allows you to create ancient enchantments. Okay, but what are they? I'm assuming it's like basic prefix suffix things. Like Blade of the Wolf, right? Something that increases crit damage or base damage or play minor elemental effects. Little things like that. Gain 80 wisdom when a new enchantment is learned through de-enchanting. Okay. Interesting. It's just enchanting's like more of a late game thing. I just get the feeling on. That door's open. I didn't open that. Eat more bread. Like, I need a shield. Like, the beginning's gotta be... shut the door. Shut the door. Ah. I guess the creatures won't open doors. I mean, they look like he had hands. Ooh, bandage. I need that. Well, I mean, this is the beginning dungeon. It's just, if I can't handle this, it's just gonna get worse. You know, it's just gonna get worse. Bear trap. Avoid that. Ah. Nunchucks. That's not what I was Not what I was looking for. A powerful weapon for those who know how to use them. In fact, it's a little bit frightening. Make sure you have expert timing. Yeah, I mean, they call it nunchuck. That looks like a Morning Star to me. It's low accuracy. I'm not going to use that. That's like a horrible lobby weapon. I guess I'll deal with this dude. He's getting ready. Ah! Yes, he rolled low on hit points. Alright, okay. I feel confident engaging more of those little dudes because of this. That'll get rid of the bleeding. Ah. Oh, they butchered something. Good job, little ones. So what I want to do... crude plate gauntlets. It took an amateur armorsmith many tries to get these gauntlets to fit right. Yeah, gauntlets are hard. They're heavy and still quite uncomfortable. They do a decent job of protecting the knuckles. These are just bad. Like, they kill my dodge. They give me 4% because they're broken. This is junk. I'm gonna go break this stuff down. I don't want to do that. Bear trap. Stupid bear trap. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. My character didn't see it. It's just one bleed. I should be able to shake one bleed. Yeah, see, it's not less bad now. Cauterize with bandages. Oh, sounds horrible. I don't want to do that. Break down. Salvage this junk. Crude cudgel. I'm not going to use that. Rip apart. Repair my booties. Can I make anything? A bolt. Like a bolt of cloth? No, just a bolt for a crossbow I don't have. It's like, oh, that's not what I want. Thank you. Can I use this again? Because I rested? No. You drink from the fountain. The water tastes stale. Okay. So, I don't know. It's not flowing. I don't know. What do I want to do? Did I level again? No. I gotta keep going. Healing up alright. Anyway, I'm gonna put a little break in here, but this is the Doors of Trithius. I like this game. I'm gonna keep going. Can walk on those bent bear traps and get you again. But, like, subscribe.